Greetings, Edidays and Guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom, where this is going to be another one of those overview videos because we have a certain little olive cookie down here who recently just got released, and I want to see what she's all about because this little archaeologist fellow is just the most adorable little thing. Look at that! How is that not cute? It just stands up straight and adjusts the glasses. Are you kidding me? And then a little pep in your step. Are you kidding me? That's great. So basically, if you're new to these videos, usually what I do is I just kind of take a gander at a lot of the cookies' quotes while I just react to them because it's funny. But then I also upgrade their skill, I talk about their story, I check if they have any costumes, and I don't even show them off that much. But I also use them in battle to see how worthy and viable they are, at least in comparison to like any other cookie who are like in regards to like the same class or something, which that's probably a big fat lie. I just usually tend to use them and I see how good they do in easy levels. So if you're interested in that, there's that. Well, what are you searching? You got pulled out that magnifying glass? That's cute of you. Alright, so with that being said, sorry, I just literally woke up. And so, by the way, this is actually the same day where clocks get turned back by an hour, so if anyone needs to remember to do that, do so no one gets confused. But anyway, let me mention this right now. Firstly, I won't read comments on this video, and this is mainly just because of the fact, and I want this video to be focused on the cookie by itself. So, yeah. Oh. Thank you. I did not ask you to water my flowers, but you know what? I was gonna say flower my roses. What? What just happened? I gotta see that in a little bit, but even though I said that, if you still want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, then feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. Doesn't really matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, that's what should matter the most. Alright, so, let me see this again. Okay, so you just hold her up and like, she's like, oddly, is she waving at me? Or is she like scratching the back of her head? I think I'm holding her up by the sack. And by that, I mean the actual, like, item bag she carries. You gotta appreciate her plumbing, like, parachute pants that she's got. Anyway, if you just drop her... no, why does that feel like bullying? Like, why does this just feel like, oh, I'm just gonna put, you know... It's like break... I'm surprised that your glasses didn't break by that. Okay, I think that... I'm not sure if there's a place where I could sit... Well, there's a place that I can sit you down, but I'm not sure if I have that treadmill thing from the Sonic event, you know? Like, oh, wait, I could just put you right here. This is how you look sitting down. You know, I actually like that pose because it just makes you look very interested in like if you're at a little restaurant, you actually are curious as to what you want to order. It's honestly really adorable. But anyway, you also do have some quotes that you say when you speak, and of course I gotta take a gander into that one. But don't fall anymore. I'm sorry.
Do I see a fellow archaeologist?
Okay, you're certainly not talking to me because I suck with archaeology. Do you think I know anything about going towards a big cave and trying to like dig up anything that's like ancient? Because for all I know, I could mistake a pebble for like a rare gemstone. That's how much. That's a story for another day. Anyway.
I just love archaeology.
Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, it really does show in the story. I mean, there's no way that you... Honestly, I think you make the story in regards to the new golden cheese stuff works so well, in my opinion. I gotta stop. I can't stop dropping you. I'm sorry.
Do I see?
No.
Is that a? Wait. Let me wipe my glasses first.
Is it weird how you literally did that and then you did a little animation for wiping your glasses? Oh, of course you just go ahead and sweep up. Why not? I swear, I don't think that was planned. I'm pretty sure. Wait.
I'm writing a paper on ancient kingdoms.
Okay, well, first of all, I gotta stop picking you up. I swear, I'm gonna keep dropping you. But yeah, see, you're playing the little glasses clean animation where I still like how in the overworld when your glasses are off, it shows you little like eye dimples where it's just like, oh, and now you sit. Just like cool sit down pose, by the way. Like you're just cleaning the glasses, and when you put them back on, just normal eyesight. And also, what did you say about writing a paper? Honestly, I don't know what that paper's about, but it's probably something more complex than something that I would ever be able to find out on myself.
The Choco Cream layer can tell a lot about local history.
Choco Cream layer? Is that supposed to be like the Earth's crust? The Choco Cream layer? Or is it like something deeper, like the Earth's mantle? I'm pretty sure we're just talking about the crust, but then again, I could be completely wrong in that. I only assume so because I'm just trying to compare Earth bread with Earth logic. I mean, both of them are Earth. So, in essence, Earth bread is still entirely made out of sweets and candy. So you can literally eat this whole entire planet if you want to. And you know what? Free food.
I just love... Is that a...
Wait.
Is that a...
Yep.
I bet there's a lot to be found beneath this soil.
I mean, beneath this soil, if you take a gander over here, I gotta stop dropping you, I'm sorry. There's like, nothing really. Like, you can literally see through the sides of the soil, and there's really nothing to be, shown here. I thought those were coconut people. Oh, I'm losing it over here. Where'd you get? Okay, you're right there. Right now, there's really not much underground as far as I know. Maybe we gotta dig deeper? I don't know.
This kingdom is fun.
You know what? I'm really glad one of these cookies actually appreciate what I have to offer. I mean, look at all these places I have. I know the last place that I built was a golden cheese area, but I definitely want to add more in the future. Like, I'm even planning... Honestly, I'm planning just to buy the pass just so I can get that one throne. But then again, I'm not sure where it would... Actually, maybe I could put it right here. Just maybe. I'm thinking about it. Would any of you be interested in seeing that, where I would literally just go ahead and buy this golden pass? Where, I just want to do it just for this, because this thing looks cool. Like, I gotta be honest. This looks insane. I feel like I should have bought it when it first came out, just so I can produce more of these, but I gotta be honest. This... Oh, it just makes it all worth it. But of course... It's P2W. As you can see, it's literally 15 bucks. I know people would hate me if I did that, but anyway, back to this.
The Choco Cream layer. The Choco...
Is that it?
This kingdom is... The Choco... I'm writing a paper on ancient kingdoms.
Ancient king... Okay, that's what you said.
How to find a relic? Grab a shovel and dig. It's so exciting.
Well, I mean, you didn't say where I could dig, so you're telling me if I just went over to a local graveyard, then it's not committing a crime. It's called archaeology. You know what? I'm starting to like you a lot more.
The Choco Cream. I'm writing a paper. Oh my jelly! There's a museum! And you're telling me now?
You know, now that I think about it, I feel like Olive and Eclair Cookie would actually be amazing, like, partners. Like, because, Eclair runs the museum and they dig up, like, old artifacts just to show off. And I feel like Olive Cookie would just be such a major fan of that. Which, honestly, I would love to see more of that, let's be honest. Alright, but I think she has more quotes, but... I'm not sure if there's any more in the overworld.
When I think about our history as cookies, it's just amazing.
Are you tearing up? Like, I swear, that sounded like you just sniffled right there. It could just be allergies, but I swear you're sniffing up. I like how I mentioned, she might not have any more quotes, and then she says a new quote.
I bet there's a lot to be found beneath this soil.
Probably.
This place could use some excavation.
I'm trying. If you see over here, look, I'm trying to expand this area. I didn't even expand this part yet. It's slowly but surely. I know excavation means like a lot of digging, but I'm trying. I mean, these require like they don't even take shovels anymore. We need those tong things. So you best get prepared.
When I think about our history as cookies, it's just
so hold on.
Amazing.
I think you have more quotes, but it's only in your your information informal screen up here. So let's go ahead and take a gander at that.
Yesterday, I found a half-eaten meat jelly bone.
Are you gonna finish that? Of course, that's the first thing that I happen to say.
Yesterday, let me show you what an archaeologist can do.
You could be just referring to that in archaeology, or you could actually be referring to that in fighting sense. I'll take either or.
Okie dokie, all packed and ready to go.
I love how when you just think like, oh, Olive. They've really cranked out the Olive design, from the hat to the actual bag to the actual pants. It's just Olive everywhere.
Okie dokie, all packed and ready. Let me show you what I can dig up anything.
Can you dig up gold? I don't know.
I can dig up. Make sure to follow the map.
What? Well, I guess a map is useful, but also I'm thinking I would use I think a compass would be more versatile, and I would utilize it more. That's what I'm trying to say.
Make sure to follow the. Make sure to follow. Okay. I can dig up anything.
It's starting to sound like Dora over here.
Let me show you. New adventures are always so exciting.
By the way, I don't think you have any costumes. No, right now it's just a default thing.
Make sure to follow. Okie dokie. Let me show you. Let me show you. Okie dokie. Yes.
I'm running out of.
Ancient relics are very fragile.
Well, it's a good thing I know you're not an ancient fragile relic, because I've just tapped on you so fast and you didn't even flinch. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and ask a common question of the day, but after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and read her story, read what her skill does, then use her in battle, if anyone is fine with that. So for the common question of the day, let's just ask the casual, what is your opinion on Olive Cookie? Because personally, I think she's actually a really good character, and for some reason, I think when she first released, people didn't like her, and I don't understand why no one would enjoy her, because I think she's just an ecstatic person who's just really excited for a passion that she's been passionate about for so many years. And honestly, that's something that I can always get behind, even if it's something that I'm not, familiar with, or even if it's something that I wouldn't be very interested in. You have to appreciate the passion behind it. And whoever is voice acting her, honestly does a really good job at doing it, because you got to give this person a raise. Also, just the design itself, peak. Like I already mentioned, the olive-based design, even the eyes, looking like olives. Literally just like, they just took an olive and literally made a whole character based around it, which I know what you're saying. Hey, they do that with literally every other cookie. But if they do a cookie based around this design, heavily encroaching, like, for example, like, if you made like a pepper cookie, like, would you give him like pepper hair? I mean, look at red pepper. That's like better design with the pepper because of like the pepper top. I know it's like something that that's a character that's not even in Kingdom, but I'm just saying in regards to the design, it's smart. Like, you have to genuinely enjoy that. But, I don't know, I think she's enjoyable, but I need to find out what she's like in battle. She is a support class, which is interesting. But according to her story, it does state here, from long-winding canyons and dense rainforest to scorching parmesans? Oh, Parmesan, McParmesans. Olive Cookie the archaeologist seeks out remote locations veiled from the world. This cookie owes her wits and smarts to the all-ripe, oily olives in her dough. She is always busy researching and recording historical facts and important stories of ancient kingdoms. Is that a relic? A trickle of olive oil runs down her face in the long-awaited moment of the excitement. But there's no time to celebrate, time to pay respects. By publishing the details in a research paper, Olive Cookie will do anything to unearth the secrets of history, like running headfirst into a cave full of bats. Once again, she fixes her glasses, tightens her backpack straps, and ventures toward her next discovery. I'm gonna be honest, when I first read that, like, especially about being archaeologist and reporting into the paper, I don't know why, it kind of reminded me of Bug Snacks. Which I feel like she would kind of be a fan of, until you get to all the dark stuff, but who cares? Anyway, we have to talk about her skill, which is Bat Attack. This is simple. Olive Cookie runs off as she, wait, what? Olive Cookie runs off as though she's forgotten her exploration equipment, then returns chased by a cauldron of bats. She trips, then the bats fly over her and attack enemies in front of Olive Cookie. The bats differ in types depending on their color. They apply debuffs and stun the enemies with a certain chance. That kind of seems simplistic, and I really want to see how this looks, because that sounds funny. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and give you some XP jellies to boost up your level. Here you go.
There's still so much more to discover.
Well, of course there is. I feel like we haven't even discovered, like, half of what this plan has to offer. Here you go.
Sheesh, I'm gonna need a stronger shovel now.
I don't know if that's how it works. Because for all I know, if you have a shovel equipment in your, like, pack, I feel like that should just get upgraded alongside with it. But, I don't know, if you're that strong where you can break shovels, then you're strong. Here you go.
There's still so much more to discover. Again? My paper's gonna be such a banger.
Such a banger. This is a good cookie.
Sheesh, I'm gonna need a stronger shovel now.
And here's another one.
The latest relic I found will be on display at the museum.
Hope Eclair's sponsoring that, because it'd be surprising if Eclair didn't take anything that you had. Anyway, let's just crank you up to level 30, because that unlocks all your topping slots.
Nah, ancient temples riddled with traps don't scare me.
Yeah, you seem more excited about that, so you're just a dangerous little fella. You know what? I'll take it. Anyway, by the way, oh, I like how it shows it. It shows this does earth-type damage and fire-type damage, but it shows because, oh, blue bats don't even do anything. It's just neutral, I guess. I wonder if that could help. Because it gives you, like, a variety of what type of damage that you could apply. Alright, well, let's go ahead and upgrade you, which gets you the attack power of approximately...
This kingdom is fun.
What does it say? 23,000.
The study of our past.
So I want to take a gander at what you do inside of battle. I wish I could have shown off... Honestly, I feel like I could have shown off more if, I don't know. I was doing, like, if the skill was longer. But no, it's just, like, it only lasts for, how do I say this? Your skill was only a paragraph long. It's not even a paragraph. It was only, like, maybe a sentence if lucky. I don't know, but let's go ahead. Since you're level 30, you should be a little... I guess since you're support, would you be farther down? Maybe a little bit up, right about here. There we go. Why do you look so much shorter? Like, even in comparison to, like, Peppermint. Or, like, everyone else. It feels like you should be a little bit more wide. Like, is that just me? But like, look at the height between all the cookies. You got BTS, Purple Yam, Space Donut, Queen Amon, Peppermint, Gingerbread, Rye, and also Jellyfish Sweetie. Fro Jellyfish, that's what it is. And then you have Olive, which kind of looks like in screen, but like everyone else is like out. Even Gingerbread is a little bit more tall, but I don't know. It's weird.
Everyone, hold on.
I'm gonna.
Is that a dragon bone?
What? I don't see a dragon bone anywhere. The dragon cookie is near up here somewhere. I don't know what you're talking about.
Archaeology first, fighting last.
Well, you're about to fight, so that's kind of an issue.
Don't forget, I'm a scholar, not a fighter.
Well, yeah, but like, you have to help anyway. You gotta pull your weight in some essence.
Face my shovel.
This is the most realistic cookie I've ever seen. It's just like, I can't fight. I'm just an archaeologist. What do you want me to do? This is great. This is lovely. All right, let's go ahead and test you out. All right, Elder Captain. Anyway, you know, this skill's gonna be funny, cause it's just gonna be like, oh, I gotta go forward. Oh, I gotta run back. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's like a bomber. Just drops, just chucks a compass, chucks an olive. What? All right, let's try it.
Time for some
I'm bailing.
digging.
Oh, there they go. I wonder if that would be good for like evasion or something. Just like bails back for a little bit. Anyway. You can barely hear that slide sound. Anyway, I gotta go. Here I go. Those are blue bats too. I wonder if later there'll be like some electric power, because we saw that the bats can contain power from ground and fire, but the blue one was just kind of there. But I guess maybe that's for stunning. I guess, you know, electricity stunning. Anyway.
Usually I do excavating, but sometimes I bury too.
Oh my gosh, stop. You two, sometimes I bury too. I gotta be honest, this is too good. Whoever came with the dialogue of this cookie is too goated. Like, just saying, just from the fighting quotes alone and, like, winning is, like, insane. So, how do I say this about this cookie? In regards to, like, other supports, like, when you comparison, you wouldn't think that this cookie has much to offer, but I feel like it would be good as, like, a swarm. Because, like, I would say it would be very good against, like, PV, like, player versus, like, everything, like, in world exploration, where it can just take out a swarm of enemies. Though, also is kind of based around a little bit of luck. Kind of like Prophet, except, you know, it's based around the type of damage that you can deal that you randomly get from the bats. Like, it could be the earth type, it could be the stun bats, or it could be the fire type. Which, some might not be as good in situations unlike others. Others might be better in situations. But also, it's just kind of like a looping thing. Though, then again, I'm not sure if, the running away portion would be helpful. See, I'm thinking like it would actually be pretty good if he just soloed with Olive, because she could actually evade some of the enemies, then come back, then just swarm them again. But, I don't know, I think as a support it does also make sense, but like it's kind of a mix between like your normal attacks being somewhat like a bomber, and also the special kind of... Your normal attack's kind of like being in sort of an ambush, because like you just run away and all of a sudden you just attract every single bat that exists. But I don't know, I feel like there's some way where you can make this cookie work. There might be, but I feel like in comparison to Mozzarella Cookie, she might get overshadowed, which is something I'm kind of worried about. But I don't know, we'll just have to see until more stuff gets unfolded and more people in experience play. Do you think I'm a professional Kingdom player? Definitely not. But with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Cookie Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. Also, down in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, including a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Cookie Run YouTube set for absolutely free. A link to my merchandise where if you want to buy anything, you can represent the channel. And last but certainly not least, there's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.